What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have a couple topics to discuss here. So sit on back, grab a snack, and listen to me ramble. So first up here on the docket, let's take a look at these Studio Series Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Arachnid in-hand images. This is from eBay users Transmimi and Chucky Chunk. So looking at these images here, it's the typical in-hand stuff we see from these eBay users nowadays, and I gotta say, it looks better in these images than I thought for the stock photos and stuff and like that 360 video, but I don't know, just something about it is just a little bit off to me. I don't know how to quite explain it, but I think she would have benefited from being a Voyager, definitely. I don't know. But then you got the price hikes of Voyager class, with them being $4 to $3 now, and you know, after tax and everything, basically $50 for a Voyager. So I don't know how much it would have benefited from that, because less people probably would have bought it if it wasn't a $28 deluxe. But I mean, it's cool. You know, she's kind of lacking in the paint area. But that's kind of her character design and color scheme anyway. The head sculpt I do think is nice. The articulation in the spider leg thingies do look pretty good for what they are, especially for a deluxe. It seems like they were able to do some nice things with the movement on those spider legs, which I'm actually kind of surprised by, because you would think for a deluxe it would be a little bit hindered, but it seems like they got quite a few hinge joints in there, which I do like. The one thing that I don't like is the way they sculpted the hands. Those look terrible, and the ball joints for the arm, the bicep motion, is kind of ugly looking. Like, that looks like something you would see in a deluxe from like 25 years ago. But and the body just looks a little weird to me. I don't know, just something about it. It might just be the character design as a whole, but I don't know. I remember myself liking the Transformers 1 design for Arachnid. I never remembered like not liking the design because of the proportions or something like that. So I feel like it's definitely something with the Studio Series figure that's kind of throwing me off. But who knows? Maybe once I see a review, I'll be more welcome to getting this figure, because I actually do really want it, because it's a character that we don't see get made by Hasbro very often. Her last figure, I'm pretty sure, was like 13 years ago as a crappy deluxe class, and we have that APC Toys third-party figure, which looks amazing. I want to get that, actually. But besides Hasbro stuff, this is basically the only thing for us collectors, unless if you're talking about like gimmick toys and stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. And the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video is, so yesterday, Target Fall Geek Out happened at the time of this recording, and there's reissues of Earthrise, Sunstreaker, and Thrust, and then the collab Gigawatt. And I just kind of want to break some things down and also dispel some things. So there is a certain weird channel going around saying that, oh, I was right, I got all this information right first, and blah, 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 all these YouTube channels out here are crap, and come to me, which is very egotistical and very rude and flat out factually wrong. So let me dispel some things here first. So I was actually the one to cover it first on YouTube. If you guys go look and compare videos and dates and stuff, I was like a day or two early before this supposed channel got it first, and I cited my sources. I got this from a TFW 2005 post, JT Prime 17, who is extremely credible. And we didn't know what the figure was at first, so I was speculating it would be Runabout, which it seems like we could be getting a reissue of him soon, considering we have a Walmart exclusive Runamuck out in stores right now. But I was speculating Runabout, and then JT Prime 17 came out and said all he knows is that one of them is the Earthrise Sunstreaker. So then I dropped another update video talking about one of the exclusives being Sunstreaker. And then this specific channel drops the videos right after my videos, like a day or two after, and then I don't think he cited his sources at all, which would be JT Prime 17, where he's getting the info from. He's not getting special info himself. He never has. And if we're talking about channels who have, I have. I was the one who covered first here on YouTube that we would be getting a Skybound Optimus Prime, and now it seems like those chances are becoming more and more likely now that we get more info on it. But So this guy is saying that he has insider knowledge and that he knew about this first before anybody, and people were copying him. If you just like, this is stuff that is easily proven wrong. Like, you could just go look this stuff up. I don't know why this guy is peddling lies here. It's very weird, but I just want to kind of dispel that. I was the one who got the info from JT Prime 17. I didn't personally get it from him. I just got it from the TFW post, and I cited my sources. This person didn't, and he passed it off as information that he got as insider knowledge when he definitely did not. So yeah, but the other sort of topic I want to discuss with this is, so the Sunstreaker and Thrust reissue. Gigawatt is cool because I don't see them doing another Gigawatt collab. That's just going to be more money and more resources. That just wouldn't make any sense. But for Thrust and Sunstreaker, we obviously know there's going to be a Studio Series 86 Sunstreaker coming out at some point next year. And it's probably going to be a new mold, considering that this figure is getting a reissue. I think he was supposed to be in Wave 1 of Studio Series next year, but it seems like they pushed him back possibly in favor of doing this reissue so they could have their cake and eat it too and get more money out there for them. Which, I mean, I understand for their corporation and everything, but at the same time, that's kind of annoying and a little bit scummy and playing your fans off as dumb, you know? But I wouldn't get these reissues, honestly, guys, because we're getting the new 86 Sunstreaker in like the next few months. And then Thrust, we just got a new Seeker mold. This Thrust is based off of that crappy Earthrise 2020 mold, so it is extremely outdated. It has no waist swivel, no wrist swivel, the head articulation sucks, the overall sculpt and body frame is way inaccurate if you want G1 accuracy for your 86 collection shelf. I would just wait for the redo off the new Seeker mold that was just revealed for Thundercracker. And we know we're getting Starscream and Skywarp next year as well. Starscream is going to be a Target exclusive, and Skywarp is going to be mainline. So we're already completing the main Seeker trio for G1. So I would not be surprised if later on next year or in 2027 we start getting the Coneheads. Because it seems like they want to get those Seekers out there fast. So in the next year or two, maybe 3 years at the latest, we're going to be seeing a new Thrust. So I really wouldn't get this reissue. It just wouldn't make any sense, in my opinion, to get an outdated body mold when we know for a fact, basically, that there's going to be a new Thrust at some point down the line off this new body mold that was first revealed by Thundercracker. So I just wouldn't get this, guys. It wouldn't make sense to me. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't talk about leaks or don't, like follow news and leaks and rumors in the community. There's a lot of people out there who don't do that. So Hasbro's taking advantage of those people, which is kind of scummy, but I get it from a business perspective. It is what it is, I guess. So I'm just telling people out there who don't know, we are getting an 86 Sunstreaker next year, and we're definitely getting a new Thrust at some point down the line within the next year to 2 or 3 years, I'd say. So I would just wait for those. Don't waste your money on these, frankly, outdated and kind of crappy reissues here. But if you do, hey, it is what it is. Your money, do with it whatever you want. But yeah, guys, I just kind of want to talk about some false information a channel threw out there. I'm not going to say his name because when he throws subliminals at other channels like my guy 14th Prime and myself and other people over the last year or 2 years or whatever, it's just weird, man. It is so odd. I do not get why certain people out there feel the need to do that. But anyway, let me know down in the comments, guys. What do y'all think about these reissues? Will you be getting them despite new updates of these guys coming out fairly soon? And what do you guys think about the in-hand images of Arachnid? Will you be getting the figure or will you not? And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!